How's it going, guys? It's me, Dumbo, Domotaku Amateur, back again with episode 20 of Gates. Now, this was a very interesting episode. If anyone thought it was the same, then I don't know what the hell I just watched. But it was pretty cool. But weird at the same time. Just hold the phone here. I don't know. Like, I have very mixed feelings about this episode, but for one, I must say I really enjoyed it and loved it more than the fact that I was kind of like, what, that just really happened? Like, yeah. So, what happened last time? We were talking about, like, how, like, last episode, the whole thing was setting up, right? Like, how the prince dude was taking over as the leader, right? And he's setting up the rebellion, or, like, the sort of war against Japan, right? And he started to make this law to basically arrest anyone under suspicion and whatnot. And we see that in effect right now, right? In this episode. We see one, like, the peace, like, one of the sort of ambassadors, or, like, the groups for peace being, you know, like, taken, held hostage, or not held hostage, but, like, being arrested just because of this stupid law. And that was ridiculous. And we see that the girl, Sherry, the little twin-tail girl, who reminds me of Silica a lot. Is Silica on this wallpaper? No. She reminds me of Silica a lot just because of how she looks. And yeah, basically her whole family gets, like, I don't know if they got killed or not, but their house gets lit on fire because they're supporters for peace with Japan. And basically the daughter, Sherry, leaves with another ambassador for peace. And they're, like, on their own. And I'm just like, wait, this is legitimately happening right now? It's like, damn, this sucks. And, like, this is taking a whole new turn. Like, after last episode, I was expecting to see some Itami and, like, what the hell they're doing. But basically, what Itami's doing is just, they're just on their own thing. Again, just doing whatever they want. This episode really holds a special spot for our lovely couple here, Sherry and Sugawara, who, oh man, I don't know what the frick is going on. Ever since the first episode of the season, I think that's when we saw them together. Like, I thought that was okay. So, you know, okay, she likes him, you know, as a kid and whatnot, whatever. And then this episode, like, okay, so this episode sort of just made me think of this as, like, a romance anime. It's like girl running away, going to, like, the main protagonist, and just, like, so much stuff going on. But I found it quite interesting, and just this whole episode is just like, wow, this is awesome. Yeah, so we just see her, like, you know, she's running away from, like, the, what do they call them, the people that are arresting these people, right, because of the stupid law. We just see her, like, trying to, like, find her and the other guy try to, like, find some place of safety, right? But then, of course, the evil bunny girl is, you know, is all part of her plan. And basically, the way, or their method, or their next plan of choice to seek safety is in Japan territory, which is like the little, whatchamacallit, the mansion place. That's like Japanese territory. They cannot go in there, right? So that's their next plan of action, right? But then once they get there, they can't do anything to help because, you know, they have their own their issues going on there. Like, I'm pretty sure from what I'm getting at in this episode is that they have no orders to help anyone on this side, even though they know about, like, this whole, like, arresting people, and then the dude's taking power and his little corrupt whatever empire and stuff, but they can't help them. And then when Sherry and this other peace officer dude come, they're not yet given help at all, even though, like, oh, it's this girl I met at the party, I can't help her though, as a man of what is he, like, diplomacy or something like that? I don't know. He's like, he's that, I don't know what the roles are, guys. This whole episode was really, like, weird, confused me. But yeah, as in his role, he can't just help out this girl because he knows her and whatnot, right? But then, like, that's like his inner ambassador side talking right now, right? But then afterwards, like, the people who, like, trying to arrest everyone come over and they see her, right? They're, like, trying to take her and whatnot. And then that's when he channels his inner human side and then comes out as a badass and, like, announces it to the whole world that she's gonna marry him when he's 16. And I'm just like, what? Now, this gave me, like, such the huge surprise because this is Gate. I've never seen anything like this in Gate, but it's amazing. just like, how old is this girl? Like, oh, I just turned 12, and I'm just like, how's this? Why? I mean, I might right now. If it seems that I don't like this, I do like it. It just really surprised me this whole episode. That's why I'm like acting like this right now. Yeah, basically he's like, okay, she's gonna marry me when she turns 16, unhand her, and then she comes onto Japanese territory and she's safe. And then they have this whole romantic moment going on here. I'm just like, I don't know, guys. What ifs? You know what? I enjoyed it. It was awesome. Gates, good for you guys. And then basically, it ends there where like basically they've made the decision to go against this their law to, you know, the Empire basically, because as long as they didn't like whatchamacallit, try to protect the criminals or protect anyone from like, you know, this other world that are under influence from the law of to arrest people and whatnot, then basically Japan isn't like, you know, they can like avoid conflict with them. But now that they've rescued Sherry, they basically just, you know, oh, they're harboring a criminal or a suspect in Japan territory, right? So now that's basically starts the conflict between Japan and the Empire. And I don't know how the episode's gonna turn out, guys. I don't know, man. This episode just really surprised me with that whole like thing. I must say though, it was pretty cool, and like the shock from it actually happening just really like got to me, guys. But overall, this basically set up the fight between the Empire and Japan. They're going to war. Itami, I don't know where he and his group is going. They're just trying to hide out from assassins and whatnot. But I mean, this, I think, remember, this goes for 24 episodes. We're on episode 20, so that means there should be 4 left, unless there's a season 3, which I don't mind. I totally don't mind a season 3, but I mean, I want to see how this ends, and like this whole episode just really like surprised and mind blowing right now, guys. I mean, I swear, I see everyone like just in the comments just like, yeah, I was like that too. That's okay, no. So anyways, guys, I have some high expectations for this series going on. Everything's getting, you know, the fire's being fueled, shit's gonna go down, all that stuff. So thank you guys for watching this weird, awkward video. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Domotaku Anime channel. Like the video if you enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed this awesome scene where that dude is just a badass to save his 12-year-old soon-to-be wife. Oh my goodness, did I just say that? Subscribe, because next week I'll be back to cover episode 21. We'll see if anything else happens in this thing that's going on. Follow me on Twitter at the Domotaku, because I love to use Twitter and to just, you know, you follow me and you can hear me talk about anime news or just any episodes I watched or whatever. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video on the Domotaku Anime channel. So take care, guys, and matane.